Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome back in. I know I've been super remiss in my Fireside Fridays, and for that, I apologize. Hello, Arsenal. Angie, how are you? Thank you, everybody. And is Kyler Murray the GOAT yet? He's getting there, my man. He is getting there. I tell you what, if he's not going to be one of the best quarterbacks in fantasy this year, I don't know who is. Just saying. Crazy. What's up, Bob? How you doing? Yes, you guys, welcome back in. Let me turn this volume down here. And we'll get started on the show. Get started on the show. That always sounds so weird. Like it's not really a show. It's like, just a little live. Just a little live thingy-majig we put together. What's up? Glad I'm back. Thank you. So yeah, guys, I'm really sorry. It's been a crazy last couple of weeks between going out of town and working my tail off. It's been crazy and it's been very busy. And the only days I really have off are like Saturday and then Friday afternoon. So Friday afternoon, if I'm exhausted from the day before, it's like I can't. I just can't. But always feel free to ask me your starts and sits when if I'm not available to be live. Always feel free to ask me on Twitter. I am on Facebook and on Instagram, although I am far more responsive on Twitter. For some reason, Facebook has changed up how they do their business profiles, and it goes into like a G Suite, and it's like super annoying, or just a Facebook suite. I don't know. And it's really hard to like find messages, and it doesn't notify me when I get messages. It's a hot mess. So I'm way more responsive on Twitter because I'm able to see them very quickly. So just so you all know, that is the best way to get a hold of me. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. This is wonderful. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Lauren. You guys can find me on social media, specifically Twitter, at Stepmom Lauren. I am a writer for The Fantasy Footballers, Fantasy Pros, and Roto World. You can find all of my work on my website, which I think I'm still a few articles behind updating that. Like, that's how crazy my life is right now. And tomorrow's my birthday. So I didn't even have anything planned because I'm like, oh my God, it's already November 20th. Where did the time go? I don't even know what's happening right now. So it's absolutely crazy. But welcome in. This is the weekly, I put in quotations, Fireside Friday live with you all to help you answer your starts and sits. And we're getting ready for the playoffs. Can you even believe it? It feels like the offseason took forever. And then now the fantasy season is here and it's like, boom, blink, it's week 11. Holy crap. And for everyone who had starters in Thursday night's game, which there were a lot of heavy hitters, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, which I keep calling him Kyler Murley for some reason. So if I do that, I apologize. And then, oh gosh, let's see, Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, because everyone started him. He ended up, leading the way. DeAndre Hopkins did okay. Christian Kirk, so that was kind of stinky, but wasn't really what we had expected from the previous time they met in week 7, which was an absolute mayhem of fantasy points. But hopefully they got you a leg up heading into the week. Kenyon Drake, Chase Edmonds, of course, annoying because Kenyon Drake was like, hey, look, I'm the starter again. And then Chase Edmonds is like, hey, remember me? And then he came back in I think it was like the third or fourth quarter and ended up scoring almost as many points as he did. How irritating is that? So Gemmo, hi. Ian, hello, welcome in. So thank you everyone so much for joining me. Totally appreciate it. Feel free to share this with your friends. Let them know. Hit me up on Twitter. I will help you answer your starts and sits. So without further ado, since I've already been doing enough chit-chatting over here, let me see if we have any questions rolling in. Okay. Calvin, see how long this internet keeps you. Hey, I hope it keeps you in. And thank you very much for missing me, guys. I'm really sorry that I haven't been live. It's just been so friggin' crazy with all of the stuff that I'm doing right now. So I'm going to try to do a better job of that. So I do apologize. But again, always hit me up. You can hit me up on Twitter and I will for sure help you with your lineups because I've said it before. I'll say it again. I like to win my own leagues, but I especially like it when I help you guys win your leagues. That makes me very, very happy. Adam Heim, hey, how you doing? Evan, how are you doing? And let's see. He asks, all right, here we go. This is a good one. I love this. So is it immoral to start Hill at tight end if you're dying to win this week? No, it's not. And whoever tells you otherwise is just silly. Absolutely not. So Taysom Hill, for anyone who does not know this, it has been named the starter for the Saints. Drew Brees is out with multiple cracked ribs and a punctured lung. He's going to miss at least 2 weeks. Everyone kind of assumed it was going to be Jameis Winston, but here we are. Taysom Hill has been named the starter. And in ESPN, he's actually listed as a quarterback and a tight end. So it is a very interesting little cheat code, which I picked up in my ESPN league. And I am not hesitating to start him at the tight end position. And I am apologizing to no one for it. So it is absolutely not amoral or immoral to start Taysom Hill at your tight end position. Go get it, grab that win, and then laugh all the way to the bank. That's what I have to say about that. And thank you. Happy birthday. I appreciate it very much. I'm turning 29 for like the 300th time. So, there's that. I'm actually turning 37. But it is what it is. We all age. We get there. Happens to everybody. We all have birthdays. Oh, happy early birthday. Thank you, E-Man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Gemmo. Oh, all my favorites in here. So wonderful to see you guys. I've missed y'all so much. Okay, and here we go. My buddy Ken. Hi, Ken. It's like I miss you already, and we just saw you in New Orleans. So he says, what's up? You need to activate Lazard in a keeper league. Who should he drop? Christian Kirk or Devontae Parker? Happy early birthday. Ouch. That sucks. Okay, I think I'm going to lean. Ouch. I want to say I lean Devontae Parker here, but then I want to say I lean Christian Kirk. But you know what? If this is what I think it is, and this is your dynasty league, I might hang on to Devontae Parker simply because of Tua. Now I'm changing my mind. No, drop Christian Kirk. I say go ahead and drop Christian Kirk, put in Alan Lazard, and hang on to Devontae Parker. I might change my mind later, though. Text me later tonight, and I might change my mind. But yeah, if Alan Lazard is active, I do agree with you, Ken. You should put him in your starting lineup. Garrett, what are the odds? Hi, Garrett. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes, everybody. I really appreciate it. All right, let's see. Kirk Cousins or whoever the starter for New Orleans becomes. This is going to be very tricky. The matchup is so juicy. But without Drew Brees in, and even when he's in, there is still so many question marks as to who really plays that quarterback position. So I might lean Kirk Cousins. Too many Kirks here. I might lean Kirk Cousins on this one just to be a little bit safer. They're named Taysom Hill the starter, but with Sean Payton, you really never know what they're going to do. So I think you might have a little bit better opportunity here with Cousins, but I don't really like Cousins at all. That sucks. See if there's any other options maybe on the waiver wire, but in that particular scenario, I'd go ahead and go Cousins there. All right, and then Darren Morris, you need a flex. All right, one between DJ Chark, Marquise Brown, or Jonathan Taylor. You're leaning towards Taylor. I know, I hear you. If he would stop running into people's butts, that would be fantastic. Am I right? Like what happened to what my buddy John Helmkamp calls poetry in motion? Because so far it's just been a dead end on some guy's rear end. So I don't know. But in this, yikes. Marquise Brown, I think, might be droppable at this point. But I mean, really, who else do they have? Mark Andrews, Willie Snead? I don't know, man. Okay, so if you need to swing for some high upside, I might start Marquise Brown here. If you want to be super safe, I might go Jonathan Taylor. But honestly, amongst all those three, who does Jacksonville play? Hold on. I'm gonna go to my handy start sit tool, which is one of my favorite things to use. And I'm going to assume that this is in PPR, my friend Darren. And if it's not, I do apologize. I'll look at both of them for you, because if it is a standard, I'd go Jonathan Taylor. All right. Or Marquise Brown. So this is a tool that I use for anyone who doesn't know this. I use them for fantasy pros. I also use the fantasy footballers start sit tool. And it basically gives you a quick snapshot if you're comparing more than one player who you want to start at that position. So it kind of helps give you a better idea of where the experts are at. So in standard, they're going to lean DJ Chark at 87%, then Jonathan Taylor at 12%, Marquise Brown at 1%. That is in standard, but let me go ahead and give you some PPR here. All right, still we're going to go with DJ Chark, and that's at 98% for DJ Chark, which I do agree with. I do like Chark here. Marquise Brown's been really disappointing. I'm not really quite sure what's happening with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. So hopefully they can turn things around. But in this situation, Darren, I would go ahead and go with Chark. I know it's a little frustrating, but Luton's been getting it done. He ain't been gluten free, so I like it. I'm digging this. But those are all three really good options. I'm just sorry they haven't really panned out, I think, the way that we all expected and wanted them to. So there you go. And then, Steve Pintato, Fantasy Coaches podcast. I was just on with them yesterday, which was very exciting. Cheat codes are always the best. They certainly are. And I'm not apologizing for it. It's within the rules. I'm not cheating. It's fine. All right. Calvin, how you doing, Calvin, my friend? All right. Non-PPR, pick 2, Giovanni Bernard, Duke Johnson, Ronald Jones, Damian Harris, or just play all 4. That is very interesting. Damian Harris is questionable. That one stinks. So I would definitely go Damian Harris in a standard league here. Ronald Jones scares me this week simply because the Rams are super duper stout. That worries me. Duke Johnson has a really good matchup, but if Joe Mixon misses, I would go Giovanni Bernard and Damian Harris here in standard. Okay, 5-yard Rob. How you doing, 5-yard Rob? All right. With all eyes on Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods, how do I feel about Josh Reynolds as a sneaky flex play this week? I feel pretty good about it. I'm not going to lie. I don't mind that at all. So I don't know if I would play Josh Reynolds over Cooper Kupp or Robert Woods, but if you really want to have, like you said, a sneaky play, if maybe you need to slide somebody in there because of a bye week or an injury, I don't mind Josh Reynolds at all. He's really been stepping up. And unfortunately, that's been at the detriment of Tyler Higbee and Gerald Everett, which I kind of knew that Cooper Kupp was going to go downhill simply because of the way that they have been using their tight ends. But now they're just using Josh Reynolds. So whatever. The Rams are very confusing. But yeah, I don't mind that play at all. It is very sneaky. Nicely done. Uh-oh. And also my comments scroll really fast, so if I take a minute to catch up on them, sorry about that. And then Bob says, you play to win the game. Start Hill. Exactly. Apologize for nothing. Take that and run with it. I friggin' love it. All right. And then Ian Gillis, one of my faves here. Higgins or, Corey Davis. T. Higgins, dear. I'm going to go T. Higgins here. Corey Davis is going to be usurped, I think, by A.J. Brown, which is still a hard matchup anyway. So, yes, T. Higgins, Cincinnati for excellent. I like that. And also, T. Higgins' playoff schedule is friggin' amazing. So if you have the chance to trade for T. Higgins, if your trade deadline has not passed, or trade for Tyler Boyd, I would see if I can make that transaction happen. All right, here's another one about the Saints. I love it. Sean Payton is being all mysterious about the starter. The report was ambiguous. It is, but I think they did officially name Taysom Hill. I think that happened. I think that came out today. So whether or not he actually starts every single snap as the quarterback is yet to be seen. But I believe he has been officially named the starter. I'm sure Jameis Winston's going to be in there too. Both of them will be. So we'll see. Thank you, Bob, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. E-Man. Juju Smith-Schuster, Marquise Brown, DJ Chark, or Salvon Ahmad in a standard league. Oh, okay, standard. I might lean Salvon Ahmad here. Ahmed, excuse me. I always do that. I really want to call him Ahmad for some weird reason. Salvon Ahmed, excuse me. And he might be a safer floor, I think. So if you want to have a little bit more upside, you might go DJ Chark or Juju Smith-Schuster. I really like Juju Smith-Schuster's matchup here against the Jags. So go with your gut on this one, but if you want a safer floor, Salvon Ahmed or Juju Smith-Schuster for me. So go with whatever you think you need and then go with your gut. My primary number one tip to everybody when they're trying to decide something, don't just go off what I say. Go with your gut. Your gut is your intuition telling you something based off of little pieces of information that you've either heard in passing, stored in your mind from weeks past or whatever, but it's telling you something for a reason. Sometimes it's okay to listen to that and ignore the experts. Exhibit A. My husband has DJ Moore, and last week he was told to sit DJ Moore multiple occasions because it was a terrible matchup, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. He said, no, I'm not doing that. I have a feeling about DJ Moore. And what do you know? He did excellent last week. So there's just a really good example. Fantasy football at the end of the day, guys, is educated guessing. That's all that is. All right, Ken, they're both not doing crap. Yeah, I know. I know. I think you're talking about Kirk and Devontae Parker. But if you're in your dynasty league, you need to look forward. Who would you rather have in the next couple of years coming up? I mean, they both have excellent quarterbacks. So the reason I might lean a little bit more Christian Kirk for you is because Kyler Murray is so good. So, I mean, honestly, that's a coin toss for me between those two. So I'll give you the same advice, Ken. Go ahead and go with your gut on that one. And thank you very much for joining. Miss you guys already. All right. And then, Nimblue numbers. Way too many kids. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but hey, I don't have any kids, so it's fine with me. All right. Let's see. Let me put you up here, my friend. Bash brother. What's up, Lauren? Hey, what's up? How are you? 10 team. Ooh, nice. I like 10 team leagues. Those are super fun. Lots of good fantasy options. Half PPR. You need 2. Tyler Boyd, Robert Woods, Crowder, or McClellan. Ooh, okay. I am going to go here with Terry McLaurin and Tyler Boyd. Yeah, that's who I would start among those guys. All awesome. I really hate missing out on Jamison Crowder here. But I think I'm gonna go with McLaurin. So McLaurin and Tyler Boyd for me in your situation, Bash brother. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay. People are laughing. I hope I made a funny joke and you're not just laughing at me because I have a big booger in my nose or something. Okay. Looks like you're solo on the YouTube streams. Hi, Bob. Well, that's great. I'm glad you just got to join me, even though you're the only one joining from YouTube, but I love it. Welcome in. So it looks like you're solo on the YouTube streets. I totally get it. With Galladay out, start CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Reagor, or Rudolph in a tight end premium league. Ooh, okay. I don't like starting Kyle Rudolph. I 100% get the tight end premium. Irv Smith is their guy, so I'm not sure if he's playing this week or not. I would check on that. CeeDee Lamb or Jalen Reagor. Oh, gosh, I hate it. Okay, let's go Jalen Reagor. Let's go Jalen Reagor. I think Carson Wentz is going to have a much better game. Myles Garrett is actually out with COVID so the Eagles are playing the Browns. So I think he's going to have a little bit more time to make some better throws. I think they really kind of want to prove something after really crappy games. And head coach Doug Peterson was really, really mad at the end of their pretty dismal performance last week. So I think they might have a bounce back game. So I want to have a piece of that. I would say go with Jalen Reagor here. All right, Adam Heim. Hello, my friend from Facebook. How are you? Okay. So he says he knows this is kind of a weird question. Don't worry, it's all good. But someone in your league dropped Julio Jones. Wow, for some odd reason. You picked him up, and now you have Ridley and Julio. Not horrible. Who would I start? Ooh, that's tough. And thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I mean, I would start the stud here, and I would start Julio Jones. I wouldn't overthink it. I know it may seem tempting to overthink it, but in your situation here, Adam, I think I would go ahead and start Julio Jones. I know, who would believe 29 again? I know, it's been so many times, but thank you very much. I appreciate the happy birthday wishes, guys. You're just too kind. Okay. And is it moral to purposely lose in Dynasty to get better rookie picks? I don't know. Ask Adam Gase. He's pretty good at it. But I don't know why I can't get into Dynasty. I mean, this was my first year trying it out. And so far, I'm like, meh. I don't really care for it. And Gemma, I might end up hitting you up to help co-manage some teams for me because I can't. I mean, I don't even know. If I were in your position, I totally would. Why not? I mean, but if your league is mad at you about it, maybe then you may not want to do it. I don't know. I think it's just going to depend on the rest of the people in your league there. So I would. Why not? If you want to try to do a rebuild and keep it going. All right. Christian Rains. Hello, my friend. Cooks, DJ Moore, or Chark? Cooks. Brandon Cooks. Ooh, okay. You need one. Yikes. Okay, this one's tough. Brandon Cooks, DJ Moore, or Chark. You know what? I want to take a look at something here. Bear with me, guys. I apologize. I'm going to go to a strength of schedule tool here. And, goodness. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I apologize for, come on, what are you doing? All right. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking at a strength of schedule here. this is actually going to help me let you know about playoff situation too. If you are not yet past your trade deadline, I would recommend trying to move Brandon Cooks or Will Fuller. So sorry, it took me a minute there to look that up. Their playoff schedule is pretty hard, I think, except for like week 15 or something. They play New England. I don't really love that. DJ Moore or Chark is a tough one because I would either lean DJ Moore or Chark here as opposed to Brandon Cooks. I know the volume is pretty awesome there, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna defer this one, and I'm gonna DJ Chark. No, that's not how you spell his name. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay, because I also do love DJ Moore, but he has been kind of inconsistent. I wonder what this one's going to come up with. Okay, so the experts here are leaning DJ Moore, and I really don't hate it. They're playing Detroit, and it's Detroit. So, there's that. So, yeah, you know what? I would go ahead and start DJ Moore. Chark is playing Pittsburgh, which is going to be kind of tough. So he is less reliable, let's put it that way, than DJ Moore. Although DJ Moore might be kind of unreliable too, but I don't really know. Let's go DJ Moore, and we can pray through this together, Christian. I apologize. All right. And then Bob, what do you have here? Half point PPR. Pick one for your flex. Giovanni Bernard, Will Fuller, Cooper Kupp, Kalen Ballage, Michael Pittman, Jalen Reagor. Ooh. Okay. If you want safety, I would go Giovanni Bernard. Other than that, I might go Michael Pittman here. He's seeing some really good volume, even with T.Y. Hilton on the field. Their matchup is kind of stinky, but I would either go Pittman or Reagor. So I go with your gut on that one, Bob, but I'm going to go Gio for safety. If you need a little bit more upside, Pittman or Reagor. I might lean Reagor a hair over Pittman, but I really do like both of them. And you are very welcome, 5-Yard Rob. And then here we go. Thank you, E-Man, again for asking another question. Kalen Ballage or Mike Evans in a standard? Oh, they're both poopy, but you know what? Gosh, no. No. Yes. No. Mike Davis has a really, really good matchup. And I don't know if I like Kalen Ballage's matchup as well, if I can remember correctly. So let's go ahead and put this into the Fantasy Pros machine. Hopefully. I don't know. Mike Evans. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Mike Davis. It would really help if I could read. Okay, but that's all right. Let's do Mike Evans. As Kalen Ballage is going to be your safety pick, Mike Evans is going to be your upside. Okay, so in standard scoring, they're going to go Kalen Ballage. I think we kind of knew that one. In PPR, E-Man, they're going to go Mike Evans, if that helps you. So safety, Ballage, standard, and then PPR, go Mike Evans. Pray that he doesn't see Jalen Ramsey, and it's going to be Antonio Brown who gets the Jalen Ramsey treatment. Okay, and then Christian, in another league, you have Tyler Boyd, Justin Jefferson, and DJ Moore. You need one. Holy crap! Those are wonderful wide receivers. Oh, gosh. I really want to lead Tyler Boyd here, but his matchup is really stinky. Yikes, 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 yikes. And I like DJ Moore here, too, but I really like Justin Jefferson's volume. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go Justin Jefferson here. Let me just double check this, though. Oh, Tyler Boyd. I love Tyler Boyd. He's literally one of my favorite players. So is T. Higgins, though. And then let's go ahead and put Tyler Boyd in here. Oops, that didn't really pop up, did it? Oh, you always make this hard. Okay, so it's actually a pretty close call between Justin Jefferson and Tyler Boyd. I personally might lean Justin Jefferson here, but they say to start Tyler Boyd. I also love Tyler Boyd. So start Tyler Boyd. Let's do it. Let's do it together because I'm starting Tyler Boyd in the league too. So we can do this together, Christian. All right, Gregory, hello. How are you, my friend? Okay, here we go. Lauren, I'm down 50 points. Who should I start at running back? James Robinson, Mike Davis at Detroit, Ballage versus the Jets. I'm on for Denver. Oh my goodness, all of this is hard. Mike Davis. Yeah, I mean, all of those are really good options. But you're going to need an upside there if you're down by 50 points. Gosh, that's really hard, Gregory. Okay, I'm gonna go Mike Davis here, although he's been super stinky. James Robinson or Mike Davis. Go James Robinson, maybe. But I hate them against Pitt's defense, but he just gets so many carries. It's absolutely insane. All right. And then for wide receivers, pick 3. McLaurin versus Cincinnati, yes. Fuller versus New England, no. Godwin or Antonio Brown versus the Rams, Godwin. And then Cooper Kupp. So we're going to go Terry McLaurin, Chris Godwin, and Cooper Kupp for your wide receivers. Oh, JDL Smooth. Hi, friend. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. What do I think between Jarvis and Jacoby Myers? I like Jacoby Myers for sure. Yeah, I like Jacoby Myers there. Although Landry's a really good option too, but I feel like Jacoby Myers has some pretty solid upside, but also both great wide receivers. I'm just going to lean Jacoby Myers there. Oh, and then bro Han Solo. I love that. Mike Williams, Jalen Reagor, or Michael Pittman in a full PPR. Feeling Williams again until the others become consistent. I feel you here. I totally get it. I would go, if you need solid upside, I would go Mike Williams. I believe there is a missing safety or corner that Mike Williams will be able to exploit for the Chargers. So yeah, you might want to go Mike Williams here. Again, all 3 really good options. So solidly done. And then Bob, I'm not sure who you're talking to about how he's out. Irv Smith is out. Okay, awesome. Yeah, then I guess I don't like Kyle Rudolph's usage there. It goes to Justin Jefferson or it goes to Adam Thielen, pertaining to your previous question. All right, let me scroll down here. Keep going. FF Peacock. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Upside with Reagor. I feel you there. You're welcome. Thank you, and have a great day as well. Hey, Faith, how are you? And FF Peacock Lux Dynasty. I don't. It's just a preference thing, I guess. Okay, and then Sean says, didn't realize I was on YouTube as well. Hold on. Let me do this. Periscope makes your crappy old phone freeze up. I hear you. I'm also on Facebook too. So I have StreamYard and I do all 3 of them live. So last question for you. Half PPR, Goddard at Cleveland, Noah Fant, Logan Thomas. Wow, excellent 3 tight ends here. I really like that. I like Logan Thomas. Noah Fant scares me with Drew Lock, but he gets a ton of targets. Or Dallas Goedert. Man, flip a coin. I love all of them. I think personally here in this situation, I may lean Logan Thomas by a hair. But if you're starting Terry McLaurin, I wouldn't do that. But I think out of these 3, I might lean Logan Thomas, then Noah Fant, then Dallas Goedert. But you're talking about a hair separating those guys. So pick whichever one you feel the best starting and put them in because all 3 of them are excellent choices. So good job. Oh, and Ryan, wait. Hi, Wheeze. Wheezy Wheeze, the mustache man. How are you? Hi, Ryan. Bye. Bye, Ryan. He's a fellow writer with me from the FF Ballers, the Fantasy Footballers. Ryan Weiss, you guys should go follow him at the Fantasy 5. Good friend of mine. And you're welcome, and you're welcome, and you guys are welcome. Let me just scroll through here and just make sure. And then I know too many Bengals for my favorite players. When did I become like this lover of wide receivers for the Bengals? I don't know, but T. Higgins is amazing. Tyler Boyd is amazing. I don't know. It's kind of hard. With Joe Burrow throwing a minimum of 30 attempts a game, it's hard not to love the pass catchers in Cincinnati. It's pretty great. All right. And then no problem, Christian Rains, you head back. Again, if I miss any of your questions, guys, feel free to hit me up on the Twitter machine and ask me your questions if I happen to miss them, because I am going to wrap this up, guys. I have a dinner coming here shortly. So, yeah, it's the Jets. Final E says, just play Mike Williams. I do agree with that. I couldn't remember who they played off the top of my head. And then Mike Davis is going to eat with Brit. Oh, that is a very good point, Bob. Very good point. So for whoever asked me about the Mike Davis, I believe that was Greg Scalise. I had forgotten the Teddy Bridgewater because he had been kind of limited participant in practice, but he's no longer expected to play. So they're going to be relying pretty heavily on the run. So go ahead and fire up Mike Davis there for you. And good luck. So everybody, that's it for me today. Don't forget to hit me up on social media at Stepmom Lauren. You guys can find my work on my website, stepmomlauren.com. And again, I'm a writer for the Fantasy Footballers, Fantasy Pros, and Roto-World. I write the weekly waiver wire article for the Ballers. I write 5 rating questions each week for Fantasy Pros. I also write the Monday and the Friday daily dose for Roto-World. And I also do their fantasy blog on Sundays, which means I am basically giving you live updates on all the big plays, scoring, interceptions, field goals, all those fun things that happen throughout all the 1 o'clock games and all the 4 o'clock games. So go ahead and check in on the Roto-World website, and you can see what I'm doing all day Sunday as I watch all the games and keep you guys posted and up to date on all the newest things that are happening. If for some reason you can't catch a game, you can always catch what's going on in it by following along with me. So good luck, everybody, in week 11. I hope you all crush it. And if I give you terrible advice, I'm very sorry. I hate it when that happens, but sometimes it does. I mean, I give myself bad advice. It happens. But good luck, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will try to go live again next week, although we do have our Thanksgiving that we celebrate on Friday. So I may or may not get to that, but hopefully I'll try to do it on Saturday. And if not, guys, always remember, hit me up on the socials. Starts and sits. Good luck, everybody. Have a good weekend.